Hello, let's continue our advanced Sudoku series with A Literal Crab by Jovial. This is puzzle number 2 of chapter 5 of the Sudokult Gospel document, which you can find in the description. There's also a link to this puzzle if you want to try it yourself. Per usual, I know what technique I'm looking for, but not where to find it. And I'm going to get started right now. Okay. I'm just going to start with some scanning here, and I get the feeling I'm also going to need to look for restricted cells. Let's see where this takes us. We already have a 6 and a 9 in this box. All right, we've got a 5-8 here and a 5-8 here. Oh my gosh. Oof. So there's a 5 and an 8 over here. I'm gonna mark that. I'm not sure if that's good or not. We do have 2 1s looking up, but I don't know if I want to mark all of that stuff. But I kind of want to find like a hidden 5-8 pair here or something if I can. This 6 looking down puts a 6 in one of these two, and then the 4 joins it. So we have a hidden 4-6 pair here. That makes this 6 and not 6, 5 and 9. It's not resolved, unfortunately. What's the rest of this column? We need 1, 2. We've got the we don't have the 3. We have 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we need an 8. Okay. So these aren't 8s. They're from 1, 2, 3. This one's not a 1. Okay. We need a 4 in this box and a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Just looking at 4 and 7 here. Yeah, so the 7 looks in, this 7 looks in. So 7's in one of these two. I typed the wrong thing. There we go. 7's look down. This 7 looks in. So 7's down here. This can't be 4 or 7, so what can it be? It can't be 1, 2. It could be 3. Can't be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could be 9. Down to 3, 9 only. What about this cell? It can't be 1, 2. It could be 3, 4. Can't be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's down to 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Okay. What else do we have going on here? This cell can't be 3 or 4. So this is from 1, 2. It can't be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 1, 2 only. What about this one symmetrically? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 6. Oh no, we have the 6. Oh, wait, this needs to be 8, 9. Okay. That's suspicious. We've got some telegraphing going on here. What about the rest of this box? We need 4, 5, 8, 9. These aren't 8. That's not 9. So 8's in one of these two. What about the rest of this box? We need 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot of this going on here. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4s are special in this puzzle for some reason. How about this row? Let's think about it at least. We need 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. This is not 1 or 2, so this is from 4, 5, 6. So the 1 and the 2 are over here. In fact, so then, yeah, 2's in one of these two in this box. So 2 is down here. That's non-trivial. I'll mark that. What else can I do here? This 1, 2, and this 8, 9. Is this like 7, 8, 9 or something? It sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6, 7, 9. Interesting. I was just trying to see if it matched this 1, 2, 3. But it's in a different spot. How about this corner? This can be 1. It can't be 2, 3, 4, 5. Could be 6. Can't be 7, 8. Could be 9. Okay. What else do we have going on here? Is there anything vertical that I missed, maybe? There's just not a whole lot. Something like this sees 1, 2, 3, 4. Could be 5, 7, 8. I'm really on the hunt for like restricted cells here. 5, 9, 4, 6, 3. So like, how about this row? because we need a 2, which can only go over there. We have the 3, 4. We need 5, 6, 7, and 9. Yeah, the 9 doesn't go over here. It's not 6 or 7. That's not 6, 9. That's not a 5. Hmm. I'm seeing some interesting stuff. Like if this was a 9, there's actually only one place the 9 could go, which would be here. So basically 9 in this row is in one of these two, is what I'm saying. It's a much simpler way of saying that. Yeah, so 9's kind of... Yeah, because we have that 9. It's not super special. But the 9 in this box is in one of these two. Maybe that's what I'm seeing. So it points down, but there's no 9s around here to interact with. I guess these 9s. So 9's over here. I'll put that just because we have the... We want to remember these aren't 9. So what is this then? Because it can't be 9. So it's not. It could be 1. It can't be 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it can be 6, 7, or 8. Any of these? These aren't better. These are way worse. What about this cell? This could be a 1 or a 2. It can't be 3, 4. Could be a 5 or a 6. Can't be 7, 8, 9. Yikes. What am I looking for here? This 1, 2, 3, 8 means 8's down here. Not super exciting. Nine's up here, I guess. Didn't see that when I first scanned. Not sure that makes the difference. Is the rest of this row at all interesting? Or maybe this row, like maybe, I feel like this 1, 2, and 8, 9 are intentional, and I still haven't figured out why. So I'm going to do the entire border. Let's just pencil the entire border. So here we need 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5, 6. We need 7 and 9. We can clean this up a bit. This border, we need 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. These aren't 9s. We can not 5, 8, not 6, not 2, 8, 9. This is 4, 5, 6, 7. Not a 6. 4, 5, 7. Okay, and then I'm missing these 3. So this can be 1, can't be 2, 3, 4, 5, could be 6, 7, 8, 9. It's not a 9 or a 6. And then over here, I've got 1, 2. We can't be 3, 4. We could be 5, 6. We can't be 7, 8. Could be 9. All right, I did the border. Did that help? I'm not seeing how it would have. I mean, I'm seeing things like we have this 8, 9, right? So we have a corner marked 8 here and a corner marked 9 here. They can't both be true or would break this cell. So exactly one of them is true, which means exactly one of these two 8, 9s is true. Does that help me? Exactly one of them is true. Now, can I go through anything? Well, okay, so if this, interesting, if this 9 were true, it would place 9 here. If this 8 were true, it would place 8 here. I mean, that's kind of just a corollary to what we already had over here, where one of these two is true. So this is kind of cloned up here. So if I take this, make it green, one of these two is also green. That's kind of what I'm seeing. And if purple is the other one, it's up here. But I'm not really sure that's helpful. What can we say about this 1, 2? It needs to go in this row somewhere, and it's not going to go in one of these two, and it's not going to go in any of these. So this 1, 2, if we make it blue, ends up over here somewhere. Now, can I narrow that? It's not here because this sees 1 and 2. So it's in one of these two. Now that joins the 8. Okay. Because 8 is in one of these two. And then blue, this blue, whatever. Okay, so let me explain this more precisely. I have called this cell blue. Whatever ends up in this cell, I'm calling it blue. in addition to its normal name of 1 or 2. This row also will have a blue, right? Because every row has every digit. So whatever digit ends up here, we're calling that blue. This row is going to need a blue. Now we know it can't repeat in the box. We also know blue is only 1 or 2. We can't label a 3, 4 a blue. We can't label 6 a blue because it will contrast with that, right? Conflict with it. So these aren't blue either. And then this can't be blue because blue is 1 or 2 and this cell can't be 1 or 2. So blue ends up in one of these two cells only. But we also have marked 8s here. We also know that 8 in this row ends up in one of these two cells. So how can this be anything other than 1, 2, 8? And the answer is it can't. So this is not 4 or 5. This is not a 5 at all. So that places the 5. I'm glad I had that corner marked actually this time. And then this is from 1, 2, 8. So we still don't know whether it's blue, whether blue is 1 or 2, but we know that it goes here with the 8. So with that 5 place, none of these are 5s. That gives a 4, 9 pair here. That makes that a 6. 4, 9 pair actually tells us that this is a 5 and this is an 8. And so now green is 8, which means this can't be green. Right, okay, so we can just finish this box up. So that's a 2. These aren't 2s. These aren't 2s. And now we found the blue one too. The other one has to be the 8, and that's the green. Okay, so I don't think I need any of these colors anymore. Let's get rid of them. Then it makes this a 5 and a 4 and a 7 and a 6 and a 9 and a 5 and a 4. That makes that a 2, a 6 and a 9. Okay. That's a 3. These aren't 3s. That's a 1, 2 pair. That's a 9. That's 4 and 9. These aren't 9s. These aren't 8s. This is not a 6. This is not a 9. I think that cracked the puzzle. I think I removed the wrong thing though. Yeah, I did. Okay, so that's 7 and 6. That's an 8. These are not 2, 3. So that makes this a 2. We knew it would be 2 because that ended up there. I could have marked that much earlier. But anyway, Sudoku did it. This is the 3 for the box. This is not 1, 2. We get our 4 and our 7 and our 3. That's not a 7, so it's a 4. Over here, we do need a 1 and we need a 7. Here we get our 6, our 1, our 7, our 9, and our 5. That's a 1. We get our 4 and our 1. That's a 6. All right, these aren't 3, 8. That's our 9. We know we need a 2 here. What else do we need? A 5. So this is the 2 and the 5. That's our 7. What are the 2 digits we need here? We do need a 1, which goes there. We need a 2, which goes there. In this box, we do need a 2, which is placed here. We need a 3, which is placed there, giving us the 8 and the 3. We need an 8 up there, and we need a 4. All right, so let's think about what this actually was. I'm going to actually back up, because that was what we needed to find. It completely solved the puzzle. So I'm going to back up to where I did that. Now, what the document, at the end of the document, it said this was an almost locked pair. So let's see what that actually means in this context. Let's get rid of all of this stuff, before I started coloring. So we're focused on this 1, 2 here, and an almost locked pair. And the conclusion was that these couldn't be 5, was kind of the major conclusion. Or rather that the 1, 2 has to go here. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of what I already said, which is that this 1, 2 can't go in any of these spots, so it ends up here. This 1, 2 looking in. So, I don't know, is there a way to see this with an almost locked pair? The problem with the term almost locked pair is it literally, like, there are millions of them in this puzzle, right? This is an almost locked pair. All it means is it would be a pair if one of the digits were removed. So if we move this 3, we get a pair. Also, like this 3, 4. I'm thinking it's similar to our Sudokult logic. So like these two cells maybe are a focus here. These can't be 1, 2, and these can't be 3, 4. So these, yeah, this might be it, right? It's basically the same as our Sudokult. In fact, it kind of is a Sudokult. So I don't know why it wouldn't be listed as a Su, but this is a Sudokult because these can't be from 1, 2, it breaks blue. These can't be from 3, 4, it breaks purple. So these are from 1 2 and 1 from 3, 4. So the conclusion we can make is that this can't be a 1 or a 2. In fact, we know it's purple, right? And the conclusion is that over here, these can't be from 1 or 2. Sorry, did I do that backwards? Yeah, we have a virtual 1, 2 pair. We have a virtual 3, 4 pair here, right? So these can't be from 3, 4. So if I were to actually pencil out what these can be, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, right? If we had these penciled, these couldn't be from 3, 4. And that does give us this naked 5 here. So we get the same conclusion from our Sudoku. So yeah, I'm still not sure why it's labeled as a almost locked pair. I hope I found the right thing. Maybe there's another way of viewing this. I'm not 100% sure, but this does give us the same conclusion. It also gives us this 3, 4, which I didn't notice. So anyway, it definitely solves from here. I'm not going to solve it again. You saw the solve path. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.